Blessed my people, blessed, blessed, blessed. Great to be here again, 6 Just wanna give thanks to life. Bless up YouTube. Big up all of the people who are subscribe to my channel and you know, bless up all of the people who still a watch it and still not subscribe. I still I give thanks. The fact that you look on the thing, that means one day you start to subscribe or tell a friend or family say, yo, listen, when you listen 6 because what 6 have to talk about is everyday struggle of life. Yeah, so people don't like to reminded of certain things that is happening around the world. People just want to get up and just, you know, do their own thing. So it's a blessing to be here. Yeah, man. What more I really talk about still? Why there's certain people in life that is less fortunate than some. You have some people who can read very, very well. You have some people who cannot read so good. You have some people that cannot read at all. Why it is that if you go to a place, establishment, or any, you conduct some business and the education, they give a form to follow it and stuff, and you have to understand it. You understand? And people that is working there supposed to address you nicely. They make you feel like when you leave out of that place, you feel like you push a knife through your heart. Because I have a brother, and just shot me a while ago and tell me, say, just come off of the road. And him say, boy, he went somewhere to conduct some form of business, And he can't read so well, so he get a little farm full out. And, the man call him and tell him to read something. And the man say, him kind of count 2 words, so he can't read fluently. And the way the man embarrass him him say him feel like go underneath the earth. So, my people, whole Jamaican, me put it across. That is why me talk on the night about the license thing. You understand? There should not be so much pressure on a little man to get a license. Because, watch it pray. 3/4 of the people them, even the same very people them, that is implement these laws that you must do a little test, and you must do this, and if you do that, if you don't do the test, you can't get a learner and all of them things there. Those said people, if you never see them behavior on the road, they're not obeying no form of road code. No form of road code. Them drive anyhow. Them drive on text. You understand? So why it is that this government is making it harder for a little youth? Remember, it's not everybody head can take learning. As I said in the text I do other night, it's not everybody brain can take learning. Some man can read so well, he can count 2 words, but he might the best mason, he might the best tradesman, he might the best mechanic. Yeah, he might the best in every field you put him. Right? And he not give full work. He might give quality work. So why it is a stigma? Why it is a stigma on you? Why it is a stigma on you when you can't read? It used to be a stigma if you have AIDS. People look upon you and say, if you even talk to them, Kitty wine on the video, say hello Kitty, say hi, hello. Yeah, my big boy named Ginger, yeah. People used to look down upon you and seems like as if if you touch them you're dead or something like that. And people have to come and tell them, say, no man, be yourself no youth. People have to come and say, no man, it's not like that. You see me? It's not like that at all. You only can have blood to blood contact or you have intercourse without condom. You understand? That's the way you can get AIDS. So it used to be a stigma back then, right? Now it is, I hear several people talk about it. People come and them can't read too well and they want a little assistant, and you could have been in the same position. The table could have turned. It could have be you can't read so well. And it's not your fault, because enough people don't born to get an education. They don't born to read, because something may wrong with the part of their brain that they take to contain things. You understand? Yeah, so maybe you see a man and he's brilliant, and you say, yo, a man they build a mansion here, and you have to use a blueprint, and when you match the blueprint towards what the man do, every square feet to square feet correct. But yes, still a man can't do the physical reading, because you have people like that in the world. So why the government and the rural of state and all of them people don't know? Because I don't think, as I said, I don't think it's so hard overseas. Me have a friend, and say once you can drive, you go in, and them give you a little driving test, and even if you can, once you can move the vehicle thing, you get your license, you're gone, right? Because it's not license drive. It's what I say. It's not license drive. You know what drive? As I said it in the previous video, I do discretion, good judgment, right? Those are the things. Quick thinking. You understand? You see a man out there, you see you drive behind a man and you see him behave away, you just cut your speed and make him go on. Because you're gonna go down the road, go see him down there, so can't move. You see me? But if you on them tail, you see me? So my question is why? Why, if you can't read? Why, if you're poor? Why, if all these things, people have looked on you away, look on you like there's a stigma on you, like the whole world. So my brother tell me, say, boy, I'm feel away, man. I'm feel away. You understand? That's why the government know that it's a lot of young youth out here can't read and can't write. And it's not their fault. They go to school, some of them waste some time, some of them really try, right? And all them want is a little opportunity to make it in their life. They want a chance, but because the education not did it, if you go get a little interview, and when they give them a form, say, fill out this form, right? And you call them, say, give me a try now, give me a help out now, let me know what I go on now. You understand? You write and me answer the question, then them. No, people not in that. You see, people not in that. You see what I say? So the whole thing stay away. You see, the whole thing stay away, Bridget. See? That's why you see enough youth. Me not give no youth no platform for do no wrongs. So that's why you see enough youth. Right? You see enough people, them 3 points get drop out. And you say, why them 3 points drop out? A man come to you for help. Right? Come to you for help to get a little work. Right? And you embarrass him and turn him down. And you send him back on the street now. If you go do gardening now. You think if him see you down there, so, and him look like you have some money or something, him now go take away your money. And had you just give him a job, make him get a little job, you'd have safe for that moment. Maybe somebody else where you don't know would have do the thing. So the thing said, as I say, I'm not giving nobody, I'm not telling nobody, because me know the father for everybody in Jamaica. You understand? We get 3 girls. So me know the father, but you understand? So me now no man no say, boy, no man watch 6 head thing, and 6 head tell them, say, boy, then figure this and figure that. I'm just saying, based on how this thing is going. You see me? Because my brother tell me, say, right now I feel like, he might just do some drastic thing, because him is a law-abiding citizen. You see me? Him try everything in life to make it. Him doing like a work. You understand? And him just go save some money and thing. And the amount of interview the man if you go through, and the amount of things, and the people might look at him like, say, the man is a thief or something. So the man say, right now, me work so hard and to save me little money, and because I can't read a stigma, brethren, I give me this big old long sheet of paper. You understand? See, you don't need paper to save your money. You don't need paper for drive. You understand? Are you good? Are you quick thinking? Good judgment. You understand? And a sound mind. Because a lot of these people you see, they on the road and they are society people. And then have their head on them body. They might drive down the road and they lick down all the man and kill him and gone. Today I'm on a next brother that tell me say him see a man lick a little youth off a bicycle and he not stop. Him gone. You see me? Him gone. And chances are that person will lick a person there is well educated people who supposed to know better. So no put law in place for hold long a little brother from come up. We keep him on the foot button. Right? And the same very people that implement these law, put these law together. So go ahead because no might go around like a college, right? And no claim so no better than everybody else. You understand? On the right memo or whatever you call it and send it to the government and tell them say boy, based on what you're saying, they must pass this law. You understand? And when them pass the law, you see them wanna break it. You understand? If the police or the transport authority can tell me, say, can show me, have evidence to show me, say, 50%, 100% of the person when they stop that cannot read, they are contrary. Me name my shirt I may have on, because I know that is not so. Because I know say all of the contrary people them that they see on the road is people that can drive, that can read well, who have education, who have subject. So the man we can't read, I just can't count to word. As me say again, if you put him face in a bag and go bury himself alive, or put himself in a bag him face and go drown in a sea, because what? Him is not a part of society. Because you go there, right? And these people, because you know, because they're fortunate to have the capability can read. You will come to them. You understand? You're a piece of shit. That's how they look at you. You understand? They talk to you in manner that you wait for them out the door and take them 3 pints. But because some men, some people would just swallow them pride and say, boy, life and just go to them yard. You see me? Meanwhile, some man now take it so. Them not take the disrespect. Because you don't have to disrespect people. You don't have to disrespect people. You see? I'm talking these things and we know so the Prime Minister. I watch the video because him watch everything. Every person will have something to say, whether against him or against anyone else. We know when him have them time, them sit and watch it. So somebody needs to make him hear what go on. So he need to change the system in Jamaica. In every system, from government to the simple businessman, there are systems supposed to put in place. If a man can read so well, him get perfect assistant. You understand? You can imagine say you spend your money. You have to save your money, you have to bank your money. After your own money where you work for. You're not a thief. You understand? You have proof you say you're a mason, you're a carpenter, you're a plumber. And you go lock out, you get a piece of food and you go lock it off. Right? And you have to go through so many things to save your own money. And then when you put your money in the bank, right? If it take long to go back, them same one that dry it out. Because there's somebody I know well have a little money in a one bank, I won't call the name, right? She get a little money from, you remember the COVID thing when they get the 10 grand? She get a little money and she lock it off. Them send it to her account and she never go back for a few months time. And when she go back, toes now gone out of it. She have to take it from this and put it in her. Then she just say, give me it. Just give me it. Don't just dry it out and give it. Because who dare know me? When send it to my account, I will not dry it out. So these are the things. Understand? One whole list of things you have to go through to bank your money. And when you bank your money now, the same system turn around and I take if you go draw money, you have to pay to get your own money. What kind of system this in Jamaica? So how the little man to come up The little man we are work and I save him little things. See, she want 2, I want 3 partner, I want 4 partner. You understand? And say him get $500,000 and I want to say, boy, I'm going to drop it off in the bank and make it go and grow little interest. You understand? Maybe you drop it off in the bank and go back there for 6 months. And when you go back there in 6 months time, you hear say for the interest for the interest and whatever, $100,000 gone. So you have in your mind, so you have $500,000 there. You shouldn't pay if you keep your money in the bank. If when you go draw money now, them say alright, you have to pay a fee for get your money. Well, that is understandable, but you have to pay if you put it in and pay if you take it out. So these are the systems them put in place, right? Them put in place, right? I'm thinking Mr. Anjo would have sit down and say, you know what, the system that's in place now govern around getting a license, around going to the bank, around other business, a lot of things. You understand? We have to change it. We have to stop put pressure upon these people who less than fortunate. You understand? They're not fortunate enough like you. I said in my video the other night, suppose the Prime Minister never get him education and he couldn't read well. You think he would be justified to know that him work a little money and him going to a bank and him can't, them are going to interview him like same as a criminal when get it from another don't think there. Or him buy a little vehicle, he want to get a little license, he can drive well. You understand? Him cannot read so well, but he can drive well. Right? And him go get a little license and, they might give him this big old farm. You understand? They might give him this big old farm, big like they book them in a station for full out. And you tell the person, say, you try to tell the person, say, me can't read well enough. Then they say, alright, hold on a moment there. Get somebody to attend to you, just you alone, and making the necessary thing go through. You see? Remember your money you're spending. And you're gonna hold up the place and you try to blackmail people and your money you spend. Because even if you go to the depot and you drive for your license, you still have to pay. So if you go to buy your license, you still have to pay. If you go to put your money in the bank, you still have to pay. If you go to draw your money out of the bank, you still have to pay. So what kind of system is in place for the simple man out the road? So how crime fi stop? That me want to ask the Prime Minister. How crime fi stop? You have some man with us shed little eye water and tough it out and say boy life and then left it in a God hand. Wishing you have some youth, them head hot, them now take that. Right? You don't want to give me a job. Me work me little money, you don't want to put it in the bank because you give me I forget interview, me I forget this one, and me I forget that one, and me I forget that one. All I think it should need for you to go join a bank. If it's a self-employed person and a person call me, say, alright, say me a self-employed person and Mr. Tom call me and give me a job. I'm gonna open the bank book. Me carry Mr. Tom down to the bank and say, well, Mr. Tom, give me a job to build his house. I'm getting X amount of money and I want to open an account. Mr. Tom verge for you and say yes, I'm working for me, right? If you want to send somebody a Mr. Tom, you have to show proof and see me there working, well you're gonna see it. And then you open your bank book. You're not supposed to go through so much things. You have to get JP, you have to get listen me. Another thing, right? It's not every area have a JP. Right? It's not every area have a JP. And if you go down, if you leave for out of your area and go to another area, JP, I will say, don't know you. Right? So all of these things are put in place is to make 3.5 or $3.6 million people in Jamaica. 1 point or 2 million out of that. 1.6 or 1.5 out of that are people who have it in life, who go through life, who them have to get up this man. I wonder if Where me I go eat? You see another 1.5 or the next 1.4 or next 1.3. A squalor them are living now. Them have to trade them like a partner. Them have to try raise 2 chicken. Yeah, some of them are work with some company and all 2 months, 3 months, 4 months and can't get any little money. Those kind of bullshit is taking place. Right? Meanwhile, if you forget 500,000, the 1.5 we already have it and rich. Then we just try everything to do to make you get out of the 500,000 you're supposed to get all kind of red tape come up. So all you have to get them as if you get that I want 200,000. Meanwhile, every day they are getting richer and richer. You understand? And no matter how much programs people talk about these type of situation, hotline, all of these various talk program people talk. In a budget government, him could care less because him get up this morning and him get chauffeur driven, or him driving X6 or X10 or X12, whatever vehicle him have. Go him office and him do him feel like do, right? Him can just call the highest restaurant and get the most expensive food, you know, or maybe him beautiful wife cook any food of him choice and bring it come at the office come give him. Me no know, you understand? Meanwhile the little man out here, right? He go all 2 weeks now. That woman or a man they no eat. He go have to pick off breadfruit leaf and young mango off of the tree and try to cook the young mango and just to survive. Because remember, it's Corona time and work is not privileged like before Corona. So no jobs is not there for you to go so say you can get it. Right? And you hustle and hustle and hustle and say, you know, me get 200,000, you know, me go lock off 100,000 out of the bank. And all these red tape come up. Right? It'll come like these loan players that claim to them a lend loan. They come up with it so easy on TV. Yeah man, you can come down to that place and you can get a same day loan and whatever. You say, okay, you know, say, I go buy 200 layer and start a little business. So I go into them and say it. Right? When you go into them, you know, right? Remember, they didn't say a same day loan, you know. They never tell you, say, when you come in, you must walk with 4 passport size picture. You must walk with a letter from a JP. That not in the ads, you know. Right? What in the ads is same day loan, you come today and you get it today. Now when you go into the office, the amount of red flags and red tape and stuff that you have to go through, you just walk out back. Because you have to find this, yeah. You have to find that. Remember, you know, listen me. What these people need to do, say, alright, what you want to do, sir? We want to raise 200 layer. No, say, a COVID time and it kind of rush on for egg. I don't know, say, a lot of people are doing it. But I want to try my luck down there, sir. They must say, alright, sir, here what you can do. If you don't have a cover ready, just try and make up a little pen. Good? Me may not have the money, you know, but maybe me know a man have some way where now use now and some board. We can say to him, say, alright, daddy, me want make up a little full cube, you know. So, me see you have some way and thing, you can just lend me them, when me build up, so as soon as my little business take off now, me buy you back them. If I'm on the rate you and have good heart, I'm good to say, yeah. So when the cube ready now, you go into them and then come and see the cube ready. Now them go and them purchase chickens and them feed and give you. Right? And you if you know say now, each dozen egg you sell, you put down $200 or $300 or $400 after every dozen egg to pay back your loan. Right? So them not come down to the grass level there. For you go in and you don't have the requirement. They might tell you so you have to go and get this and you have to go and get that. Those are bullshit. You see me? Those are bullshit. You see me? So there is no easy way out for a man who down in the next group at 1.5 or 1.4 million people. There's no easy road for them. 1.5 up this or 1.6 up this or 1.7 up this or them well alright. Right? Them pass up on the road and they flash up water in your face. And at them same one implement those laws. Right? And you see them driving every day and break it. I hear that a lawyer man dead not too long ago by driving and texting. And that is a liar. Now, listen me, no dunce people not going a liar. You have to can read. Right? Right? And that liar man was texting and driving and losing 3 points. Right? So how come you're gonna text? You're gonna put things in context. If a man can't come for get him learners and he can't read so well, he can't get him learners. No? Those are bullshit. Right? You understand? Those are bullshit. The people them who tell the government to do that or implement those things should be ashamed of themselves because I know them have family we can't read well. Me know them have maybe daughter or sister when they get no education. So you wouldn't want your daughter, your son, them not get no education. You want them to survive in the world. And you alone to survive. You understand? I don't need to fire some of these people who don't know to deal with another human being when they come. Right? It's just like a teacher. If you come to school and you can't read well, you have some teachers to come down to your level for you not to feel embarrassed and feel left out. Right? You know, put them in the class, the teacher go say, make a one organize and embarrass in front of the rest of the children. Them no. You take them one side and you find out what is their weakness, and you come and you come to us, you address their weakness and you help them. You see me? If this is a well them brain can contain something, whatever they good pan, you put them in that era. So if you see say, listen me, him head can manage learning, you know, but me see him going at the in the workshop. You understand? And me see say him make a little table. That means say him gonna be a great carpenter. You make him develop a skill there. You understand? Because that's how him gonna survive in a life. But because him don't have a brain to can read like you just deal with him like a piece of shit. Dump him over there, so you know business with him. He go through the whole of the class in a bench by himself, right? Left school like a big log, right? And everywhere he go for look a little work, them give him this big old farm. He don't know the first thing on it, right? What he end up doing, he can't take the system no more. He become a shatter. And the same system, the same government implement law, give the police a authority to kill that man. They never come down to the man level and find out why the man turn an outlaw. So you have to be a real man in this time, right? For all of them bullshit away, Andrew and the whole of the party them before him and after him, and going to be after him, is implementing in Jamaica to us these to us the people. Because every student we are going to school right now, I go come out and can able to read. Some of them don't have the brain, right? So when they come out and be adult, if things is so wicked now, when them come reach at the adult stage, things are going more tighter. What going to be happening to them? So how crime will stop? Anyway, my people, talk to me down in the comment section. You don't need to start reading me, man. Send in the comment them, man, and make me comment on them, because me just a talk like, you know, talk about a style. Just drop a comment down below, no, man, and make me start respond on some of the comment them. Share and subscribe. Click the notification bell, so listen me. As me upload a video, no get it. Because 6 said I go continue to talk, you know. And here what me always say, do unto others as you like them do unto you. See me? Now box me in my face and expect me now go box you back. Right? Keep the love, no man. Stop disrespect people, no man. come down to a personal level, no man, and help them, no man. Talk to them in a in a respectable manner. So at the end of any transaction, a man or a woman can leave wherever them go and feel justified, say, boy, even though I can't read so well, but this lady today, the way she addressed me and the way she talked to me, the way she made the thing work out for me. My ingratitude to that person for life. Now make this person see you on the road and with a want take away your 3 pints because of how you did deal with them. Until the next video. 6 said, peace.